Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video, we've got some Aeldari rules leaks for you, and we've got a full profile for Ynnead, the Ynnead, the avatar of Ynnead. So this was a model first released way back at the start of Dark Imperium and the big change into 8th edition and those giant triumvirate boxes. I actually got a box set of this on the way because I absolutely love the model, along with the visage and of course the other Aeldari character in it. Her name is completely missing from my head at the moment, but we're going to take a look at all the rules for this model today and have a little chat about them, and I'll have to hear everyone else's thoughts and opinions on them. I'm really looking forward to the Aeldari Codex to drop. I'll be getting back heavily into 40k with the launch of this, and hopefully you can see some Ynnead action on the channel in the very near future. And so, with that all said, let's get checking out exactly what rules we're getting with this amazing model. Alrighty, and so let's look at the profile and the weapons, first of all, of the avatar of Ynnead. So, profile, we have a little bit of a degrading profile. As long after it starts taking half its wounds, or around about half its wounds, 7+ wounds, it's going to have its full profile, which is movement 10, 2+ on weapon skill and ballistic skill, strength and toughness 7, 12 wounds, 6 attacks, leadership 10, and a 3-up save. If it is taken down to 4 to 6 wounds, so down below half strength, it'll have 9 movement, strength 6 and 5 attacks, and then at its lowest bracket at 1 to 5 wounds, it'll have 8 movement, 5 strength, and 4 attacks. It's not terrible, it keeps its good, weapon skill, ballistic skill. Its toughness stays the same as well, which is all really nice, and the save doesn't degrade either. So all some good stuff there. It's a pretty solid stat line for, I guess, a middling sized hero like itself. 12 wounds on that 3-up save is nice. Weapon wise, we've got the Swirling Soul Energy, which is obviously the ranged attack we get for this model, which is a 6-inch, assault d6, strength 7, AP 2, damage 1 weapon that automatically hits. Nothing too fantastic, but a strength 7, AP 2 is nice. It's going to get rid of a few horde models around it nearby, or potentially a couple of Space Marines even. And then we have Vilifazar, which is its main weapon, the good old sword that it's wielding. Now, you get 2 weapon profiles to use with this weapon. You can choose to either go Piercing Strike, which is melee, strength +4, AP -4, damage D3 +3, and each time an attack is made with this attack profile, invulnerable saves cannot be made. So, really, really good there. This is going to hurt other big characters. With AP -4 on top of that higher damage and not allowing armor saves, it is going to rip through some models. We then have Sweeping Blow, which is strength user, AP -4, damage 1. So still, strength 7 to 5, depending on where you are on your bracket, is still pretty decent. And each time an attack is made with this weapon profile, you roll 2 hit rolls instead of 1. So this is definitely going to be better at getting rid of multiple models at once. So you've definitely got some cool utility with the piece being able to really go toe-to-toe with some of the best characters in the game, and also being able to just clear away some hordes relatively easy with, Sweeping Blow mixed with Swirling Soul Energy as well. There's some really nice profiles there. I like what I'm seeing from the avatar of Ynnead. What do you think of his profile? Alrighty, and so let's have a look at the abilities, the special rules of the avatar of Ynnead. First of all, it's got the avatar of the Whispering God special rule. This model cannot have a relic or Waller trait. It should also be mentioned that it's got, battle focus and the standard abilities as well for every Ynnead model. And with that said, we've also got the Deathly Form rule, which will give us a 4+ invulnerable save, pretty sweet. And each time an attack is allocated to this model, you halve the damage characteristic of that attack, rounding up. Some nice, solid defensive abilities on top of a 3+ save is pretty nice. Ynnead Awakens, so when the friendly Ynnead core unit within 12 inches of this model fails, or rather has to take a combat attrition test for that unit, you can ignore any and all modifiers for that combat attrition test. This is cool, it allows you to get your bonuses while ignoring all negatives. A really solid ability that's going to give some good buffs to units fighting around the avatar itself. Swirling Energies is next, where in your shooting phase, each time this model is selected to shoot its Swirling Soul Energy, you can target and resolve attacks against every eligible unit in range. Nice. And each time this model fires Overwatch, though, it can only resolve them against the charging unit, stopping any, blast radius attacks out of being charged and stuff like that. So, nice, cool, solid rules, and they seem to have cleaned up a loophole that might have been exploited there as well, which is all good. Inevitable death as well. So, this is a special sort of deployment. You can deploy this model off the table at the start of the game instead of setting it up. And you deploy it once one of your units is destroyed. Before removing the last model from that unit, you instead place the avatar of Ynnead there. However, it can't be put into engagement range, and until the end of the turn, it's not able to declare a charge or perform a heroic intervention. So some cool little rules there, just allowing you to get this model off the table, protect it, and get it up and close. You know, charging something if you get shot down, and you know you got the next turn, you can bring up the avatar from the dead. Pretty cool rule. There can be some really cool ways to protect your avatar and get it as close as possible to your opponent. We then have Explosion of Soul Energy, where you roll a d6 when this model is removed from play. On a 6, it explodes and every unit within 3 inch suffers a mortal wound. Lastly, the model is also a Psyker. It can manifest and deny 2 powers per turn, and it knows Smite and all the powers of the Revenant Discipline, which is one of the disciplines in the Ynnead Codex. So some pretty cool special rules. What do you all think of the profile, the special rules, everything for the avatar of Ynnead? I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts and ideas on this. What are you looking forward to in the new Aeldari Codex as well? I can't wait to see what else we are going to get. Well, that's the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already. And also, why not drop us a comment below and let us know what you enjoyed about the video. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our little community here at Cinderful Gaming, you can do so by following the link in the video's description to our Discord server. Also, if you'd like to help support the channel more and in another way, you can do so either by supporting on Patreon or YouTube members. You can do either of these by following the links in the video's description, and as a special thing for everyone who would like to give a shout out first of all to our Patreons: Christian Weir, James, Soren, Greenskins Gaming, AJC, Kenny Lowell, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Q Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, Anton Nilsson, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domer, Mark Harvey, James Cader, and Samuel. And a special shout out as well to our YouTube members: Greenrich Gaming, Kenton Young, Chris Wallace, Ronya, Vinny, Lockloric, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Revenar, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, and Sean Scott. Lastly, a special thank you to, first of all, Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel you can see here, and to Xmorphic, who does all the amazing background work for our Discord server, making sure it all works nice and properly over there. Thank you all for watching once again, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now.